Welcome. Here is a rundown of war in Ukraine. British lawyer says Putin is a guilty man and should go on trial. A British barrister who led the prosecution of the former President of Serbia, Slobodan Milosevic, has said Vladimir Putin is a guilty man and should go on trial in Ukraine. In an interview with the BBC Radio 4's broadcasting house, Sir Geoffrey Nice said there was no doubt on the chain of command leading to Mr Putin, and the most important thing was to try the Russian leader. He said, "It is crimes against humanity because civilian targets should never be bombed or otherwise attacked. There can be no doubt about the chain of command leading directly to Putin. These are his soldiers. He's a guilty man." Sir Geoffrey said he was surprised prosecutors and politicians are not stating this more openly, and expressed concern that Mr Putin could be exempted from trial as part of a deal to end the war. It quite possibly is the case that there will be a settlement agreement drafted by someone or other, not by the Ukrainians, which will have a clause in it saying Putin will not be tried, he said. That's an appalling prospect, and it will be a complete denial of justice to the people of Ukraine. And Russian forces will struggle to support their current pace of operations. Russian forces are likely depleting their stocks of artillery and will struggle to support their current pace of operations in parts of Ukraine, the Institute for the Study of War has said. In an analysis of the crisis in Ukraine, the U.S. think tank said that constraints on munitions would likely in part prevent Russian forces from maintaining a high pace of operations in the Bakhmut area in the near term. It also said the depletion of the Russian military's artillery ammunition stocks would likely impact their ability to conduct a high pace of operations elsewhere in Ukraine as well. Over the last few months, Russia has continued to face a number of military setbacks. In September, President Vladimir Putin ordered a partial mobilization in Russia in what appeared to be an admission Moscow's war in Ukraine was not going to plan. And then in November, Russian forces withdrew from Kherson City, the only regional capital captured by Russia. The eastern town of Bakhmut has now become a focus for Russian forces, and the battle there has become one of the fiercest in the war so far. Some military experts say Bakhmut is of little strategic value, but others state that capturing it would open the path to Sloviansk and Kramatorsk, two important industrial centers.